Okay, so recently we've been doing some nation change stuff. They have changed their nationality. Now, on the previous episodes, we've taken a look at players that, have succeeded and have changed their nationality. And today, we're going to take a look at ones and players that have had it rejected. So these are players that are currently playing or have been playing for their nation, but they wanted to change at one point in their career, but they were denied it. Now, I found this really interesting in research. I found out lots of cases in this where I didn't even know of this, alright? So you lot are going to have the same experience as I had researching this. You're going to find out a lot of information in the world of football that you never even knew. And if you guys want to see more nation changes here on my channel, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. If we can try and smash 3,500 likes, that's right, I pushed it up by 500 likes. If we can hit that target, that'd be absolutely insane. I'll bring you guys more nation changes this week. Big thank you to the support on the transfer stuff this weekend as well. That did really, really well. So big thank you to you lot. Now it's time to get into the first player, alright? So let's get into it. Let's have a look at it. You're going to find it interesting. I'm not sure which one to start with. There's quite a few. Now the first player we're going to take a look at today is a player who actually isn't playing anymore. He is a coach or assistant at Man City, and he goes by the name of Mikel Arteta. Now this guy, obviously being a Spanish international, he actually wanted to play for England. He never actually made an appearance at the Spanish main team. He played under 16, under 17, under 18, under 21s as well, but never actually made a full international debut. Born in Spain, the 28-year-old, this is an old article by the way, and obviously he's way older than 28 now. 28-year-old Everton midfielder, when he was at Everton, had hoped to qualify for England after completing 5 years residency in the United Kingdom. However, because Arteta has played for Spain at a junior level, he would have had to have had a British passport at the same time in order to be eligible. So he had to have basically a British passport whilst he's playing for Spanish under-21 teams or whatever. He had to have it then. But because he didn't, FIFA ruled that he wasn't allowed to go and play for England. Now, being an England fan myself, I'm not really sure if I really would have wanted him to play for England or whatever. He was 28 years of age. He's coming to sort of end of his career, I guess. Actually, where he signed for Arsenal after that. But yeah, he really wanted to play for England, but it just wasn't meant to be. FIFA rules, they could be different now. This is an article from 2010, so this is like 6 years old, so it could be quite different now. But yes, at the time, Arteta was refused to play for England, so that is the first player of this episode. And like I said, we started off pretty interesting. Next up, we have another player, alright, and he is actually, well, he wanted to play for England as well, and he was Spanish. This is a double whammy. You've gone from Spanish to an English, to Spanish and English once again, but it wasn't meant to be for him either. So this one is pretty interesting, alright. The days where he was Arsenal's #1 goalkeeper, he come out and said quite a few stuff, actually probably a little bit controversial. Now, he actually could have qualified to play for England. Like, FA or FIFA said he could have done it, but he never got the call up. He got rejected by England or whatever, so that is the situation there. Under FIFA residency rules, Almunia, who features below Casillas and Pepe Reina, this is a time that Spanish goalkeepers were pretty fire, still are good, but will qualify for England national team before the 2010 World Cup rolls round. So he could have been called up by England. The FA ruled that it could have happened. So basically, Almunia joined Arsenal as an unknown quantity from Celta Vigo in 2004, and under residency laws, he could apply to be a British citizen after living and working for 5 years in this country, and the process could be started with the official paperwork likely to be rubber stamped at the beginning of 2010. That obviously didn't really happen. So Almunia, does he want to play for England? Yes, he did, alright. He said if Spain don't call him up, he wanted to play for England. Well, the reality is, neither of them called him up, okay? Spain didn't call him up. Don't think, apparently according to him, he never even played in the youth team for Spain, alright? Spain never called him up. England never called him up. He got rejected by them. He actually came out and said his words were, if Spain don't call me up, then I'll go for play for England. I don't care which national team I play for. He actually came out and said that. I don't care which national team I play for as long as I'm playing at a high level internationally. Now, it didn't happen for him. Spain didn't want him. England didn't want him. That's another Spanish one that got sort of rejected by England itself. I know Arteta's a little bit different, but it's still rejection. Alright, so this next one's actually quite funny. Look at the lighting change of this when I load up the pages and stuff. This one's quite different. So next up, we have Victor Moses. Now, this guy did play for England in the youth stages. Now, what's funny about this is Jamie Redknapp come out and said the other day that Victor Moses is a young English talent. Well, actually, I'm sorry, Jamie, but you're wrong. So he played for England under 16, under 17, under 19, under 21s, but now he plays for Nigeria. Well, he has done for a few years now, since 2012, making 24 appearances for them, scoring 7 goals, which actually isn't that bad. So he was called up by Nigeria to play for them. Friendly was cancelled, so he got called up for another one, which he couldn't play for because apparently the application to FIFA to switch nationalities was not received in time. So he tried to play their game that he got called up for, but he couldn't because the papers weren't completed in time. And it was announced on the 1st of November 2011 that FIFA had cleared both Moses and Amiobi to play for Nigeria. Alright, so Victor Moses Moses has actually come out and said that, you know, England let him slip. Okay, so we got rejected or snubbed by Capello, which is when obviously Fabio Capello was the manager of England. So apparently Fabio Capello never showed any interest in Moses, and that is why. So basically Capello didn't want him. So he thought, I've been at England for youth stuff, and I might as well go play for Nigeria. I might as well try and play some international football. So he did that. So he got rejected by England, so he went to play for Nigeria, sorry. So this is very much a different situation to Arteta and Almunia. They're all going to be quite different in this video, but I just thought I'd add it because it is interesting. Played for England all that time, wanted to get into the first team, got rejected by Capello, so then he went and played for Nigeria. So it's very interesting and very different. Next up is one I didn't even know about, okay? I never even heard of this until I started making this video. Salomon Kalou wanted to play for Hollander, right? That is correct, guys. As you guys are aware, he plays for Ivory Coast, and he actually wanted to play for Holland. So this is an old article. When he was at Feyenoord, he actually failed to acquire a Dutch citizenship, alright? So Kalou received much media attention regarding his possible Dutch citizenship, which, if he was granted, would make him eligible to play for the Netherlands national football team, which he wanted to do. Having never played for Ivory Coast at this point, he would be eligible to play for the Dutch team if he got the citizenship. So the head coach of the Dutch national team at the time, Van Basten, regarded Kalou as a great talent and obviously showed a bit of interest in him. So, you know, a bit of interest from Netherlands, a bit of interest from Kalou wanting to go there. It looked like it was going to be a match made in heaven. However, he was denied it, alright? So, he was denied citizenship for the Netherlands. Kalou actually appealed the decision and took the matters to the court of law, gaining the victory on the 9th of December 2005 when the judge ordered them to consider Kalou again, basically. But then he was denied again, and Kalou's come out and said since then he'd given up hope of trying to get that citizenship. So obviously he went to play for Ivory Coast after that. So he got rejected by Netherlands, and now he plays for Ivory Coast. I never knew that. He couldn't get a citizenship from the Netherlands, and yeah, that's why he plays for Ivory Coast. He even took it to the High Court, the law and everything, to try and get overturned, but it just didn't. It just didn't happen. It wasn't meant to happen. So yes, he went to play with like Drogba and stuff as well. Yeah, super interesting. Salomon Kalou could be staying playing for Netherlands now. Not sure what difference it would have made. He is a good player. Played at Chelsea for quite a while, making a lot of appearances for them. 156 actually. Playing a lot for Lille, now Hertha in Germany. But yes, that is another one who got rejected. Next up is a Brazilian player who wanted to play for Germany, right? Plays for Bayern Munich currently. We have Rafinha, right? Now this guy wanted to play for Germany. He's made a lot of appearances for Bayern Munich, 122. And let me just talk about the situation of why he didn't play for Germany in the end. So, okay, according to this news article, Rafinha cannot play for Germany despite citizenship change. Rafinha is not eligible to play for Germany national team despite having successfully applied for the German citizenship. 30-year-old Rafinha, Brazilian-born, made his application after spending 9 years in Germany as a player with both Schalke and Bayern Munich. He's played for the Brazil national team twice, alright? He has actually played for them twice and the youth career. But listen to this, Rafinha had been put forward by Bayern captain Philipp Lahm to take his place at left back after Lahm's retirement from international football in 2014. So that's right, guys. Philipp Lahm wanted him to play for Germany. He wasn't getting much game time at Brazil. He has got a German citizenship, but apparently he is not available for selection by the national boss. Now, under FIFA regulations, which say a player can only change associations at the time of his first full or partial appearance in an international match in an official competition for his current association. Bit of a mouthful, but what that means is if he's already played a game for, you know, a proper debut, a proper game for Brazil, then it's too late. That is it. If you play youth games or friendlies, you can change, but you'd already played a full game. So as much as Philipp Lahm and him maybe wanted him to play for Germany, it just wasn't possible. FIFA rules don't allow it. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this nation change video, whatever you want to call it, check out all the other stuff on my channel. I have quite a few other nation stuff over there which you may like. Drop a like and thumbs up down below. Let's get 3,500 likes. I'm out. Has been a pleasure as always. Peace.